Hey everyone, good to see you all here. And today we are going to talk about dashboards and insights. So, let me just quickly introduce myself. Hi, my name is Karuna, and I'm a part of DevRev team, and I basically talk about dashboards, insights, and how you can bring all of your data and make sense out of it on DevRev. For today's session, we are going to learn how to distinguish between DevRev stock dashboards. We have some default dashboards which are already available for a lot of use cases. So we will be looking at those. And then we will customize and create our own widgets and dashboards using UI. So, and after that, we will experiment and bring all of the data sets and try to create our own dashboards and widgets. So today for today's session, we will start looking at DevRev stock dashboards first. So in general, first let's think about why do we have dashboards in place. It is to centralize all the metrics and all the data points which are present on the app and bring them onto one place. And we can gain real-time insights into the performance. We can identify trends and potential issues while looking at the dashboards, and we can drive our decisions with the dashboards and all the data presented there. So first, let's see the stock dashboards which we have. One of the dashboards is Conversation SLA Analytics. So why does this dashboard exist and who uses it? Mostly customer success managers, support teams, and leadership teams use this dashboard to know more about how customer support performance is. You can look at how SLA is working, how fast are we responding to customers, and like basically how the quality is of customer responses. So let's see it in action. So if you are on your org, you can go to explore, click the dashboards filter here, and now you can see conversation SLA analytics. Click on that and you will be able to see all the data. So in this you'll be able to see response times, like how are we responding to the customer when they are raising a conversation for the first time, and what's the time taken when the conversation gets resolved. So you can see average resolution time, which is 3 minutes, average first response time. So this is how we like respond to customers, that is 3 minutes as well. SLA compliance rate, so percentage of conversations where SLA status is hit or in progress. So all of the SLA compliance is 100%. So you can see the SLA status distribution. This is the percentage of conversations where SLA was met, missed or still in progress, but we hit all of the SLA status distribution, so it is hit. And you will be able to see a lot more here. So let's go back and see the other dashboards which we have. We also have ticket insights. Ticket is basically when a conversation gets converted to a ticket. Let's say a customer comes to us and says, hey, this is the bug, and we identify it as a bug, we create it as a ticket, and then we can link issues to resolve that ticket. Ticket Insights dashboard is being used by team leaders and customer success teams. We can analyze patterns in customer issues. Let's say few customers have login issues. So we can say how many customers have login issues, how many customers have search issues, or anything like that. You can also see why do we use this to identify and address the current existing issues based on the tickets which we have. So let's see it in action. Again, we will go to explore, dashboards. And if it's not there, we can just search ticket insights. There we go. So here you can see tickets, number of tickets created, number of tickets which are active, how much time does it take to resolve a ticket, which is if any issue is linked to it, or if no issues are linked but you still know that this is resolved, you can just click resolved on the ticket, and you will see how many tickets are blocker tickets and active tickets by customers by the customer names and the tickets raised by them, active tickets by parts. So you can see how many tickets are linked to the conversations, as in tickets which got like conversations which got converted to tickets, and tickets linked to issues. You can track those as well, and you can see owners who are assigned to the active tickets. Let's go back and yes, let's see another dashboard which we have, which is article analytics. Now you might be wondering, what are articles? Articles are something similar to docs, which we have like Notion doc or something like that. You can use articles to like add all of the info you need, maybe a call recording, maybe a transcript, or just a documentation piece, and you can see how that is doing. So article analytics basically shows how your article is helping you to resolve customer tickets, conversations, uh, who uses that, documentation and support teams. You can see what articles got a reference to solve these conversations, and you can see that your knowledge base is all up to date and it's relevant. Now let's see it in action. Let's go to explore article analytics. It's right here. So we see we currently have just one article, which is, I guess, okay, but we will have a lot more here. So published articles and one article. So which article is it? You can see it is SE mapping. It is an internal article. We can see how many views it got, unique views, which are like if someone is joining uh, from their own device, upvotes, downvotes. Upvotes is like, yeah, the article is good, up to date. Downvotes, no, some information is bad, not helpful. Average time spent, which is like the time spent reading that article, 2 seconds, that's bad. Median time, 2 seconds. Link tickets, nothing. So yeah, you can, if you have more articles, you will be able to see more insights like this. So let's go back and check out more dashboards. Incident analytics. So what is incident, you might ask? Incident is something like a production goes down and you call it an incident, or some bug goes down which is impacting customers or it's impacting your own app. So we call it something an incident. This is an object in DevRev. So who are using these incident analytics dashboards? Mostly engineering, support, and success teams to know what happened and track the incidents and what caused those incidents, right? And we also have real-time monitoring of these active incidents, and you can see how many incidents got resolved and how many incidents are still pending, what are blocker incidents. So let's see it action. Let's go here. Incident analytics. Yes. So you can see the type is incident. It is an object. And we have this filter, which is last 30 days. But if you want to change that, you can do that. You can do last 7 days, 90 days, before, on, after. So you can put dates as well. You can check, let's say, in past 3 days, past 2 days. You can do that, between, after. That's all up to you. All right, so let's see, for last 30 days, we have 75 incidents. Uh, and this is mean time to repair. Mean time to repair is something when an incident happened and it got created and then the incident got resolved. So the time between that. And we also have mean time between failures, which is the time taken from one incident to another incident. Let's say your app goes down, that incident is resolved, but then a few minutes or few hours later, another incident comes up, maybe some bug or something, and this is the time between the two incidents. You can see incidents by stage, which is resolved. We have 66 incidents resolved, which is great. And we have 6 in triage, 3 in acknowledged. Acknowledged is like, yeah, we know that is an incident, but it's not actioned upon yet. And we can see high priority incidents, high severity incidents are 73, which is kind of bad. But blocker and low incidents are just 1 on 1. Okay, fine. And you will be able to see how many dev parts are affected via due to these incidents. And you can see rev parts, which are the customer facing parts affected by these incidents. And you will see the owners as well. So yeah, I think you can explore more about this. We have a lot of data where you can see how that these great amazing dashboards are bringing all of the data from tickets, issues, and incidents to one place, and you will be able to see all the insights represented here. And last but not the least, I think this is the session analytics. So session analytics is something where you can see a user interacting with one another, with the features, and how's the user going through one session to other. Let's say someone opened a search agent and a user is typing, user is doing, until and unless the user closes the chat, we call it a session, right? So in this session, how the user interacts with the components is what we check. And this is the web. So on the web, you will be able to see how people interact with other features. So who uses this dashboard? Product people to see how the features are being used, engineering because they build them, and CSMs. Uh, what does this analyze? It analyzes user behavior and interactions. Where are they getting stuck? Are there any rage clicks? Rage clicks is basically clicking on a button which does not work. Why? Usage analytics, customer health monitoring, and product improvement. If you have any feedback, you can check via session analytics. Let's go and see it in action. Let's see session analytics. We also have mobile, by the way, but let's do web for now. So you can see session analytics web, and this is live from Maple.org, which I am using to show you all the data. We have 3 tabs here: web, networks, and events, right? So we have total sessions, how many sessions happened. We have number of unique visitors on the website. We have rage clicks, as I mentioned. If a button is not working and you're just clicking on it, you're just smashing it, it counts as rage click. And dead clicks, where it does not take you anywhere, probably like this. This is not a button, but I'm just clicking on it, so that is dead click. And we have errors at one place, probably where they clicked, but some error popped up and nothing happened. And you can see all of this data here, sessions per day. This is a line graph. And you have all of this amazing uh, response times, and you have all of these widgets with great data filled up here. You can see all the URLs, which pages went through rage clicks, dead clicks, popular pages. So what pages are being visited by the users the most. And you can see the error here as well. So how many times it occurred, most active users, most active customer workspaces, which customers are being your uh, advocates or probably your biggest cheerleaders by using your product the most. And platform distribution. So you can see desktop is being used the most, mobile a bit, and we don't know unknown and bot is here, but let's see where are they using it. Mostly on Mac OS, few on Windows, iOS and Linux, I don't see anywhere, but yeah, I see Linux. It is 0.9, very less, but yeah. Browser distribution, mostly Chrome, Safari, very less, Microsoft, Googlebot. Okay, Chrome wins. All right, so this is all about our stock dashboards. Now, okay, sorry, I forgot. It was not last, but we also have Sprint Analytics. Sprint Analytics is basically being used by product managers and engineering managers. Sprints is something where you are assigned some tasks or some issues and you need to complete it between a certain time period. Now, why do these product managers and engineering managers use it? It's to track sprint progress, issues, and completion rate. Uh, Issues completed, let's say in this time period, let's say July 1st to July 12th, I completed 6 issues, but few issues are still pending. You can see why, and you can see how the completion rate is. You can see why are we getting stuck, which issues are getting stuck. Uh, we can see sprint performance, team productivity, and planning. So let's check that out. Sprint analytics. So if you don't know, we also have something called a sprint board, which is related to this sprint analytics, right? Sprint boards is something like this. You have active, you have planned, and all of this is getting calculated. All of this data is getting calculated in sprint analytics. So you can see days. This is yearly, right? 360 days, we have 191 days remaining. Sprint completion, we have 3 out of 53 issues, right? Planned versus unplanned are like, if you have that issue planned, you will have that in your sprint already, like when the sprint got created. If it's unplanned, it will get added in the middle of the sprint, which could be like, if I say 1st to 12th July, it got added in between the week. So that is an unplanned issue. You can see how many those are. 13 issues are unplanned. Customer requested are like 41 issues. You can see the sprint burn down chart. You'll be able to see this burn down chart even in the sprint board. You can explore that on your own time. You can see owners, you can see the state, right? You can see issues by stage, issues breakdown by parts. It looks pretty beautiful, right? The dashboard is pretty great. You can explore this. And yeah, so I think yes. Now we finished all of our stock dashboards. Uh, yeah, so it's time to go ahead and start creating your own widgets and dashboards. So if you are on bonvoyage.org, if you got the invitation, please go ahead and check that out, check your emails. And so how to create a widget. So via UI, we currently only support on issues, tickets, and opportunities. If you want to build some dashboards, which I have showcased you, something like this will be done via the UI slash, not UI, sorry, the widget builder and dashboard builder. This will be an advanced session which we will do later. So currently we can just do via UI. So only 3 of these are supported right now. So let's go to opportunities, or let's just go to tickets. So we have a lot of tickets here. Now you might want to create a dashboard to see which tickets are queued or which tickets are in priority, or you want to see which customers are requesting the most tickets, right? So let's go ahead and let me tell you that this dashboard will only have the tickets data. So let's go ahead and create a new report. Let's enter a dashboard name. Uh, Tickets, most tickets created by a customer. And now we will add plus widget. Okay, so we see name, description, measures, and dimensions. Let's enter a widget name. Tickets created by our customers. Description you can add, but it's optional. Measures are something like you can add numerical values here. So let's say ticket ID is a numerical value. You can add created date when these tickets are created, close date, SLA tracker, resolution time, CSAT rating. So I will use ticket ID because we need to see how many tickets or which tickets were created. Count, yes, we can use count. And dimensions are something like we can use variables, which is customer workspace. We have title. You can add multiple. So let's do customer workspace. uh let's do created by. Let's do title. And yeah, I think we should be good to go with this. You can choose visualization type. So we have different kinds of visualization types. We have table, we have bar, we have column, we have line, something you have seen like this, right? And you have stack bar, stack column, and pack bubble. So you can choose any one of these. I'll choose table for now. And let's click preview. It will take some time, but yeah. So you will be able to see ticket.title. So all these tickets and ticket count and rework. So currently it's showing my name because I have the rework on my name, but you'll be able to see different kinds of organizations listed here. And you also have filters up here. So you have created date, queue, ticket. So this is a Vista filter on which you created this dashboard. If you want to change this, you need to change the Vista itself. But if not, you can keep this as it is. You can add filters on widget itself. You can add only title, which will show um, work type, ticket. You can add created date, last 7 days, and click preview. So you will be able to see tickets created only in last 7 days. You can also customize it. You can do this to see anything you want. You can group by, rework created by. So you can see different kinds of reworks listed here, and it will be grouped by the reworks. So don't forget to save after you create this widget. Click on save. If you want to do like remove everything, you can click reset as well. So we have our first widget right now here. You can create multiple widgets similarly by clicking on plus and doing the same. You can share, you can edit, you can clone it. So if I want to clone it, I can do this and you will see the same thing. So you can see it's currently visible in your recent section, but it will get lost. So I would recommend you to pin it to any of these sections. I will pin it to work, and now you will be able to access it. Awesome. Now you created your own first widget slash dashboard via the UI based on the data which is in the tickets.